It happened just before 5 o'clock on Congress Street. Our ABC6 News crews were on the scene saying officers are going door to door as they investigate in the area. Police say the man shot has non-life-threatening injuries and is at the hospital for treatment right now. And now to our top story tonight at 6 o'clock. Police releasing the body cam footage from a chaotic scene at this month's Dominican Festival where several people were arrested. Thanks for joining us tonight on this Thursday. I'm Caitlin Gelhaus. You also may remember the video showing one of the officers hitting a man several times in the stomach during an arrest. ABC6 News anchor Cara Bailey has more.
We have an update for you right now on the controversial use of force during arrests made at the Dominican Festival earlier this month following our request for public records. Now, you may recall this video that circulated on social media showing a Providence police officer using physical force during an arrest at that festival on August 11th. Now, we are getting the first look from police's perspective in newly released body camera footage.
Everybody back up. Let's go.
According to Police Chief Oscar Perez, the Dominican Festival turned into a chaotic scene with people throwing bottles, obstructing officers' arrests, and yelling. Police were initially called to the area to break up the large crowds on Miller Avenue and Broad Street. As a result, police made 10 arrests throughout the night, including 27-year-old Adonis Placencio, who was allegedly in possession of a black satchel containing a gun. Police say they later found a 9mm gun inside. The body cam shows the moments just before Placencio was arrested, yelling at cops from a few feet away. Then Placencio walks away. That's when officers started to discuss the satchel and follow him. Police then followed Placencio across the road and made that arrest. Officers say Placencio was resisting. Police swarmed Placencio, and Chief Perez says the officer's main goal was to prevent him from shooting into that large crowd.
It's never pretty to use force, but sometimes we have to use force either to compel compliance or for self-defense.
Chief Perez says when Placencio was arrested, a crowd gathered around officers and allegedly started throwing bottles at them. One man in that crowd was 40-year-old Edward McLean, who was charged with disorderly conduct and simple assault. Police also arrested 25-year-old Denzel Rodriguez, 19-year-old Damian Reyes, 24-year-old Melissa Reynoso, and Frank Villagran. Chief Perez says none of the officers involved will be facing repercussions. Now, we have asked police for additional body camera footage from the officer seen hitting Placencio. When that request is fulfilled, we'll let you know on air and online. In the newsroom, I'm Cara Bailey, ABC6.
Thank you, Cara. New tonight on ABC6 News at 6. The iconic Mr. Lemon getting some special recognition tonight. Mayor Brett Smiley and other local officials joining in, holding a ceremonial street dedication for the couple behind Mr. Lemon, Joseph and Eileen Rayo. Hawkins Street is now called Mr. Lemon Place.
When we do street namings, we try to preserve legacy. That's why we do this, so that the people who come after us know that this place means something and it meant something, and it gets them to ask the question. Now, we know that Mr. Lemon will be here for another 50 years, but this sign will hang in the city of Providence for forever now.
The City Council recognized Mr. Lemon with a resolution last month. Police in Portsmouth arresting a Wareham man after they say he tried to sell pot to a minor and meet up with her for sex. Officials say 28-year-old John McGee was arrested after he drove from Wareham to Portsmouth to meet up with the girl. That's when an officer pulled him over on East Main Road. Inside his car, officers say they found several knives, pot, pipes, and baggies. He was released on $5,000 bail. A Providence pawn shop owner is now facing charges that he knowingly bought 108 stolen 18-karat gold Tiffany rings. According to the Rhode Island Attorney General's office, 58-year-old Mohammed Barra, who owns the Four Seas pawn shop, is charged with receiving stolen gold worth around $378,000 and not keeping proper records of it. Officials say a UPS employee stole the rings from a distribution center in Warwick before selling them to Barra. And now to an ABC6 News update at 6. The owners of Skyline at Water Place issuing a public statement following the discovery of a body inside of their venue. The Moda and Ritchie family say the man found dead was an employee who had been suffering from health issues, and he passed away while checking in on the business, which has been closed for several weeks now. Their statement goes on to dispute a claim in the police report, which said that the unidentified man was homeless and had been sleeping there. Additionally, the families say in part this person was a hard worker, a dedicated individual, and someone who loved his family. Most importantly, he was a friend. We are working directly with his family to make sure that his life is celebrated and that he can rest in peace. Our prayers are with them. And now let's get a check on the forecast now. Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Jeff Manson joining us here live in the Weather Center. Jeff, Labor Day weekend, and I know that you're bringing good news to us. Well, except for Sunday, right?
Yeah, it's mostly good news. Kind of a bookend situation this weekend where we should have dry days on the front end and the back end, but the middle may unfortunately bring some rain as we head into September. But hey, listen, let's just focus on how nice it is out there right now. We're in the low 70s out there this evening as of the 6 o'clock hour. Temperature is still a little cooler out towards the Cape and the Islands in the 60s. The dew points are low, much lower than yesterday. How much so? Well, okay, let's take Providence, for example, here. Let's see if the math hat can get the job done here. 56 in Providence. So we take a look at that dew point change. It's a 14-degree difference in Providence. 56 plus 14. Kaylin is... I got her off guard. It's 70. It was 70 yesterday. And again, we look back at the scale here, 70 and above. That is tropical dew points. Hooray, math. Satellite radar is quiet right now. You saw that little deck of clouds that was sitting over southwest portions of Rhode Island, and that just kind of got forced away as we have high pressure in control to our north and east. Again, that's what's responsible for the cooler temperatures out there today. Lovely look at the State House and beyond. We've got a nice night coming up tonight. Hey, open up those windows. Go under the blankets. I think you'll need to. We'll be down, say, here in Providence around 53 tomorrow morning. Outlying areas, you can wake up to temperatures that may dip into the 40s, Caitlin. 40s. Tell me that doesn't kind of feel like fall out there.
Yeah, no, I know. We should pick one, fall or summer. I feel like we're in that in-between, which is always hard. Also, you
Yes.
did catch me off guard, and there's a reason I study communications and didn't study math, okay? And speaking of which, we're now going to focus on our schools at 6 o'clock. As students across Rhode Island return to campus, roads will be getting busier, and it's up to drivers to remain vigilant amid more foot traffic and bikers out there. In the past few years, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration reported more than 3,000 distracted driving deaths per year, and those numbers tend to rise during the school year. ABC6 News spoke with the Providence Streets Coalition, who says self-enforcement streets are the best way to promote safety.
These are streets that allow drivers to obey the speed limit and keep pedestrians and cyclists safe through things like physical modifications to the road, bump outs to make crossing distances shorter, speed humps to slow speeds.
Now, he also says these safer roadways can be created through the city's Safe Streets for All grant, which awarded $27 million to Rhode Island to improve street safety and expand urban trail networks. That includes more than 3 miles of new urban trails in Providence. The first round of public hearings on the Safe Streets for All project is coming up in September. Meanwhile, Providence schools will be using new technology to improve safety at bus stops. The district's bus fleet is now being fitted with cameras that will detect cars illegally passing stopped buses and share their license plates with the police directly. When schools start on Tuesday, they'll be used to immediately start sending out warnings. Enforcement will officially start on October 1st, with fines starting at as much as $250. Now to some other local stories we're following for you on this Thursday evening. Day one of the Ladies Professional Golf Association kicking off in Norton today. And at today's event, ABC6 Storm Tracker meteorologist Christina Shalhoub caught up with the former president of the Women's Golf Association in Massachusetts, who told us she's there as a spectator to see the hard work and dedication of female athletes.
It just shows that you can do anything. When I graduated from college, it was you're going to be a teacher or a nurse. That was it. And now you can do anything you want. Now
that tournament continues through this weekend. Stop & Shop has closed its first store as part of a major restructuring effort. Their location in Newton shut down at 3 o'clock this afternoon, with 7 more stores, including in Rainham, to close by this November. Overall, 32 underperforming locations are set to be shuttered through 2028. Other closing locations include the Stop & Shop on Commerce Way in Johnston and Pittman Street in Providence. And happening across New England, firefighters in Brockton called to a house fire today. It happened on Martland Avenue around 3 this afternoon inside of a 2-family home. Officials saying none of the residents or firefighters were hurt. A family's dog was also rescued from inside and later reunited with its owners. No word yet on how the fire started. Still ahead on ABC6 News at 6, the Patriots naming their starting quarterback today. Sports director Nick Coit's going to join us with the latest in Foxborough in just a few minutes. Plus, Jeff will return with a look at your 7-day forecast. Also, we'd love to hear from you on our Now Local News app. You can scan that QR code that's on your screen right now and download the app. Every time you post, you'll earn points that you can then exchange for gift cards. You're watching ABC6, Southern New England's trusted news source.
Hi, I'm Rich Pupolo, owner of The Window Source. As a family-run business, you deal directly with me, my son Anthony, and niece Aaliyah.
We don't use subcontractors.
We did it again, 5th year in a row, most 5-star Google reviews in the country. Get 8 of our best-selling windows installed for $45.52. Give me a call today for a free in-home estimate at 401-270-0160.
Why go anywhere else? Go straight to the source, The Window Source. For all your window, door, and siding needs.
The Red Sox are looking good this year and could win the World Championship. And if they do, everything you buy now will be free, and you still get up to 60 months no interest. Experience the fun of Jordans.
Oh yeah, look what love can do. Oh yeah, look what love can do. Oh yeah, look what love can do.
Introducing the all-new 2025 Subaru Forester. The same all-wheel drive SUV you've always trusted. Now with even more. More bold style. More advanced safety. More all-weather capability.
Look what love can do.
Starting at $29,695.
This ship is heaven. We're tending to our passengers' dreams. But make no mistake about it, it's your job to keep everyone alive.
Whoa, is this your new Nissan Rogue?
Yeah, crazy story. Yesterday, I was at the Nissan End of Summer Sales event taking a test drive, and Laura says,
"We've got somewhere to be."
And off we went. We're having a blast. And she tells me it's recommended by Consumer Reports.
These Rogues are going fast.
I knew I had to have that Rogue.
Get a low $279 per month lease on Rogue, or get up to $2,500 total savings on remaining select 2024 Rogue Platinum trims.
Hi, I'm Katie Wright, the Right Realtor for you. Whether you want a mobile home, a modest home, a multifamily investment, or $1 million mansion, I'm the Right Realtor for you and your family. Call me, Katie Wright, 401-400-1510.
Hyundai of Newport has vehicles for you and your four-legged friends. Does your pup love to feel the breeze in their fur? Or does your pup love a luxury, climate-controlled car to relax in? We have over 130 vehicles for you and your furry friend to choose from. Come in today and find the perfect vehicle for you and your pet's adventures. Hyundai of Newport, home of the luxury and pet-friendly car buying experience. HyundaiofNewport.com.
Caught on camera, animal control officers and residents in a Staten Island neighborhood all joined together in rescuing a kitten stuck inside of a storm drain. The NYPD and Environmental Protection Agency ended up getting involved to help in the rescue effort. It took roughly an hour to get the kitten out, but officials say it was in good health. And it's time for our question of the day. Is your vote ever affected by celebrity endorsements? No way, I don't care about their opinions. Or yes, they're called influencers for a reason. You can scan the QR code that's on your screen right now or head to abc6.com/spotlight to cast your vote. We would love to hear from you.
ABC6 weather brought to you by the Preserve Sporting Club and Resort.
Very good evening, everybody. How about yesterday, and then how about today? So 90 degrees yesterday, and again, that would approximately be on par with an average year. But when you actually do all the math, math is clearly the common theme of the weather forecast here. When you do all that math, actually is the 18th of August, so about a week and a half, or yeah. Oh, here we go with the math again. About a week and a half ago. It was 90 yesterday. That was the third day of August that hit 90 and the 10th overall for June, July, August cumulatively. All right, not going to be there again anytime soon. You know, we can always get that rogue mid-late September day where it gets warm. But again, to get to 90 is definitely an accomplishment for this part of the country at this point in time, especially into September. So the chances are low. They're against us, and they're going to be declining as we go forward in time here. And certainly not in the first portion of September here over the first 10 days or so. We're looking at a very good likelihood of overall cooler than average air. See those clouds again? They were just getting a portion of southwestern Rhode Island into the afternoon hours. Finally got out of here, and a beautiful bright end of the day for all, and what will be a lovely day coming up again tomorrow. High pressure is in control here in the northeast, and again, building down behind that front from up in Canada, bringing that northeast flow has kept things cooler, but it's an unfortunate situation here for our friends down across the mid-Atlantic, where you've just got these torrential thunderstorms popping up all over the map here, right around our nation's capital as well, and heading into parts of Maryland, southern Pennsylvania, the Virginias as well. We're likely rain-free here at home until we get to Sunday again. So we're ending August dry. Sunday, of course, the first day of September, and likely comes along with some showers. But I'm not going to completely say forget it. Don't do anything outdoors on Sunday. Obviously, Saturday and to a greater extent, Monday will be your best days to try to do so, but we'll try to get you a few dry hours here on Sunday anyway. So a great day again tomorrow. A couple of clouds coming in. The winds are going to back from the southeast to the south, so a little bit of coastal cloudiness on Saturday morning, and then we get into partial sunshine during the afternoon hours. Slight chance of a shower by evening. The better chance holds off until after midnight into Sunday. We've got this cold front coming through. Here we are 2:30 a.m. Here we are 6, 7, 8 a.m. They also look to be a bit passing in nature. So you get a shower, you're not hopefully getting parked over that shower right on top of you all day long or anything like that. They'll be moving on. So you will have opportunities to get outside here and there. But it's a cold front. We have showers along it. So just pack your umbrella or poncho if you're going to be out all day on Sunday and you can't avoid it. But if you can wait till Monday, I mean, my goodness, it looks like such a fantastic day. Lower humidity and a lot of sunshine as well. Let's get a look at that 7-day forecast. Well, look what happens after Labor Day. 73 on Tuesday, 75 on Wednesday, and 78 on Thursday. So kind of today and tomorrow, but maybe seemingly even a little bit better in terms of lack of cloud cover. Oh, by the way, the AC is not going to be very necessary going forward here a lot. 50-degree overnight lows and maybe even some upper 40s again in that weather pattern next week after Labor Day.
Now, ABC 6 Sports, sponsored by Calvino Law Associates.
We have decided, or I have decided, that Jacoby Brissett will be our starting quarterback this season. Now, in saying that, as an organization, we're 100% behind Jacoby. There is no, you got a guy right here, you got a guy right there. We're 100% behind Jacoby. And I had an opportunity to talk to Drake. I had an opportunity to talk to Jacoby separately and also together. And I feel like we're all on the same page from an organizational perspective.
Decision day in Foxborough, short and sweet with Jerod Mayo. Didn't say much more in his 76-second 8:30 a.m. press conference. But the QB that many expected to be the starter was officially named the starter. The vet getting the nod over the kid. This seemed to be the plan when the Pats brought back their former third-round draft pick, installing Jacoby Brissett as the starting quarterback. But with the late summer surge of the rookie Drake May and the talk of competition from the head coach Mayo, there was some question about who would be QB1. The question answered this morning, and not long after in the locker room, Brissett expressing his excitement and telling us when he found out the news.
We had, an official conversation because y'all wanted them to make an announcement, so he kind of said something to me today, but yeah, excited. Obviously worked hard to get to this point, and excited for this journey that we're about to, embark on. It's been a lot of work, a lot of, long days, long nights, and the journey to get to this point. I'm grateful for this opportunity, but I'm also excited for it.
As for the rookie May, the plan seemed to be all along, as we said, for him to sit for a bit and learn from Brissett. So the Pats sticking with that setup, even though the kid has shown the progress he has shown, especially late in the summer and in the preseason games. For May, his attitude staying the same on Thursday, still with a smile on his face after the decision, and the kid throwing support behind his veteran teammate.
Obviously, I want to play competitive edge in me, but at the same time, understand the situation. I don't think anything's changed. I came in here in this camp, working and studying hard to be the starter, and I don't think that's going to change. I'm still going to shoot one play away, so just got to be ready for all circumstances and here to help Jacoby and keep the vibes in the quarterback room up, because nothing's going to change, and still rooting for him and cheering for him.
Got to keep the vibes up, right? Other Pats note. Team announcing the signing of 6 to the practice squad, including Michael Jordan, the offensive lineman, and wide receiver Jalen Reagor. And look at this. That guy was out of practice Thursday. Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla talking with Patriots coach Jerod Mayo and then greeting both Elliott Wolf and Matt Groh on the field during the media portion of the session. The Pats are off for the weekend, and they return to practice on Monday. Speaking of football, new season starts tonight for the Bryant Bulldogs. Chris Merritt's squad kicks off the fall campaign at 7 o'clock on the road at Delaware. The Bulldogs will have a new starting quarterback and Coastal Carolina transfer Jarrett Guest. This will also be the first fall for Bryant in its new home in the CAA. We'll have highlights tonight at 11 o'clock from the opener. It ain't over yet, and it's funny how quickly the playoff race can change or swing in baseball. Just a couple of days ago, the Red Sox were falling fast on a losing streak and sitting 5 games out of the AL wildcard. Tonight, with a win, that deficit can be cut in half. It's a 7-10 first pitch at Fenway as the Sox now go for a 3rd straight win over the Blue Jays, now 3 games behind the Twins in the wild card standings. The Twins are idle tonight. Last night, the story was Brayan Bello, the longest outing of his career, shutting down Toronto for 8 innings before Kenley Jansen closed it out. When Bello or any of the starters are going like that, it makes it a lot easier for the manager to make his decisions. He was obviously pleased with the performance.
That was fun to watch. On the control, pitch by pitch, he didn't get ahead, right? The sinker was good, the four-seamer was great, changeup, slider was outstanding, his best outing in the big leagues.
Yeah, he was fun to watch last night. Finally, college soccer this afternoon. Brown women on the road to play Hofstra. The Bears down 1-0 in the second half, getting this goal from Kira McGuire in front here to even things up. That's how it ends. Brown and Hofstra playing to a 1-1 draw. That is your look at sports. We'll have more news coming up after the break.
Fight back. Call Jack. Calvino Law Associates.
Act now to get an offer you'll love and drive into summer with a Honda CR-V and Accord. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into the Honda Summer Event.
The itch and rash of moderate to severe eczema disrupts my skin night and day. Despite treatment, it's still not under control. But now I have Rinvoq, a once-daily pill that reduces the itch and helps clear the rash of eczema fast. Some taking Rinvoq felt significant itch relief as early as 2 days, and some achieved dramatic skin clearance as early as 2 weeks. Many saw clear or almost clear skin. Plus, many had clearer skin and less itch, even at 3 years.
Rinvoq can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB, serious infections and blood clots, some fatal, cancers, including lymphoma and skin, heart attack, stroke, and GI tears occurred. People 50 and older with a heart disease risk factor have an increased risk of death. Serious allergic reactions can occur. Tell your doctor if you are or may become pregnant.
Disrupt the itch and rash of eczema. Talk to your dermatologist about Rinvoq.
Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
Feeling stuck with your career? Businesses have openings. They need you. Mass Hire can help you get the skills you need to get a job and make more money. Mass Hire offers free training classes, resume writing, job openings, and professional guidance to all career fields and ages. Mass Hire of Greater New Bedford. Expand your horizons.
Avoid all the bridge traffic. Shop Chevrolet Buick GMC of Attleboro. Enjoy a stress-free drive and a relaxing car buying experience at our easy-to-get-to location, 103 Washington Street, South Attleboro. We have over 200 new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs on our lot ready for immediate delivery. Plus, we offer additional savings to our military and first responders. And as always, our top priority is you. Chevrolet Buick GMC of Attleboro.com.
Act now to get an offer you'll love on the rugged Honda Ridgeline, Passport, and Pilot. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into the Honda Summer Event.
Your morning starts here with the day's top headlines, breaking news, weather, and traffic, all in one place. Watch Good Morning Providence, weekdays 5 to 7 a.m.
Make every day a fresh start. Watch Good Morning Providence.
Okay, sorry, the mic was muted. It happens, it's TV, right? The museum has been awarded TripAdvisor's Traveler's Choice Award for 2024. The award is given by the Travel Assistance Program to honor businesses known for excelling in hospitality. The award puts the museum among the top 10% of attractions across the world. The award was also given shortly after the museum announced it has reached more than 100 cars on display. How cool is that?
I know someone who would really enjoy that museum, and he's in our household, and he's not me. So.
Oh, is it Luca?
Yeah, it's my son. My son would love that. Absolutely.
I think I would love it too.
Cool. Yeah, very cool stuff. Cool stuff. That's the operative word here. 54 tonight, clear skies, and that chill tomorrow morning. Nice radiational cooling as the winds become calm after midnight. Low 50s across the board tomorrow. Yeah, these are just our reporting station's likelihood. I mean, there are arguably be places like Rehoboth, just for example, Exeter, Coventry, that could dip down to, say, 49 degrees. I would say especially out towards like Ashaway and Hope Valley as well. As we look into tomorrow, sunny skies, temperatures in the low to mid 70s, a beautiful day. And again, Labor Day weekend, we're looking at 2 out of 3 days ain't bad, Caitlin.
Awesome, Jeff. Thank you. 2 out of 3 is great. Thanks for watching. We'll be back at 11.
Closed captioning brought to you by
Hope Real Estate, always going the extra mile to get you home.